Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with 8 trades. Today's date is April the 12th and I am using my Pro Scalper. Now keep in mind, Pro Scalper, when I'm using it, I always start off thinking about just scalping, and a lot of these trades were, some were just scalping. Scalping is, I would say, 2 to 10 pips. And of course, many times as I get into the trade, it will pass 10 pips. And of course, everything above 10 pips I call a bonus. So in theory, you can use the Pro Scalper to help you to get into the trade. And then I teach how you can check higher time frames, analyze the charts, and maybe you can get a lot more than 10 pips. But this will definitely help you to get into the trade. After that, then you have to have trade management in order. But before I get into these trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. That includes all of my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. Now, if you want to get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. I've made trading the market simple and easy to do for all 3 sessions, including many ways to trade the markets. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Okay, now we can go through these pairs, starting at the top, working our way down. First one is the pound CAD. As you can clearly see, it was the scalper, Pro Scalper, was saying to get in from back here, or I teach how to get in a trade at other points. I was a little bit lagging by the time I saw it, but I jumped in and I knew I was going to go up to at least, I was hoping it hit the ADR, but it wouldn't quite go there. That's just the way the market goes. Sometimes you're only going to get less pips. And this time, looks like I got 6 pips. And 6 pips on the pound CAD paid $477. Now you will get a pop-up. As such, you can see here, depending on what time frame you're on. Keep in mind it works on the 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes, as it is a scalping system. But then I show how you can look at higher time frames to get in on the lower time frames, and you will get many alerts for each session. As you can see, there's a lot of them, keeps going down and down. So we move that out of the way. We can move right along to the next pair, which is the dollar Swiss. Let's run a check on that. This one here, I sold it. Now, some of the trades were just before 8 and some were 8:30 and 2 looks like we're around 10. So when I saw the trade setups, I was just jumping in the trade. Right in here, it did a bit of a pullback as I teach, and as it started going down, I knew I was going to scalp it for some pips, which is what I got, some pips. And this one here looks like 8 pips, and 8 pips on the dollar Swiss paid $867. My goal on a daily is I'm looking to get around 100 pips. Checking out the next pair, pound Swiss. Let's drag and drop this up and see where I got in at. Right from here it was saying to sell, and I just waited till things lined up with the indicators down at the bottom here. And that's why I took the trade here. Should have got in over here, but not a big deal. today was just a scalping day. And I ended up closing out the trade, looks like with 9 pips on this one. And 9 pips on the pound Swiss, paid $975. Moving on to the pound dollar. Let's run a check on this. I sold it here. Let's see where I got in at. Now, just to let you know, on this trade, I wasn't going in the direction of the scalper. It's another way that I trade, and I teach it within the training videos. I call it the pullback. Once the price gets too far away from the goal line, I know price is going to come back. And as soon as I getting the signals down at the bottom, you can easily see red signals. I took the trade. It decided to do one more cycle of 20 pips, and it did eventually hit the goal line, but I closed it out here with 11 pips. I knew it was going to come back to the goal line, and those 11 pips on the pound dollar paid $1,100. Now remember, there's a lot of ways to trade, and if you ever want to be a professional trader, the more ways that you learn how to trade, the better you will become as a trader. Most of the trades are what I would classify as a great way to trade, using the indicators on the top and the bottom, but this particular one was just trading the pullback. Okay, moving right along. Pound New Zealand. This one here, I bought it, saying to buy, qualifies for a great way to trade. I love trading this way because for me it's at least 90% success rate. And if you follow the rules that I teach within the training videos, you will get a very high success rate also. This is the point that I saw it, and I knew there was going to be some pips from here to there, which is like 16 pips. Did go up 26 pips, but I closed it out, looks like with 15 pips, being happy. I was hoping it was going to go up to the ADR. Never did happen. But those 16 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $1,124. Another perfect example of a great way to trade. Euro New Zealand. Run a check on that. All the way from back here and from back here. And there's other secrets that I teach, whether the market is going up or down and how you can pinpoint that. Drag and drop it up. Did a bit of a pullback here, but not a big deal. I knew it was going to go up. Did go against me 12 pips, and I closed it out here with 18 pips. And 18 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $1,264. Moving right along, Euro CAD. We're buying from 6 a.m. this morning. By the way, I really like this platform, the MT4 platform by GCI Financial right here. As you can see down at the bottom, I said it's 6. It's the time right at the right hand edge. Right now happens to be 11 o'clock. It represents the New York or Eastern Standard Time Zone. That's one of the reasons why I love this platform, as I had other platforms where I had to subtract 5 hours or 7 hours. It was a real pain. Now it's in real time. Took the trade as I saw this candle going up. Now I did do a pullback of only 7 pips, and looks like I closed it out. Got 20 pips on this one, and 20 pips on the Euro CAD. Paid $1,592. Let's move on to the last pair, the Euro Aussie. Again, buying from way back here. Let's drag and drop this up. Went sideways for a long time, but I knew eventually it was going to give me some pips. Did go against me about 5 pips, and I closed it out. Looked like at a pretty good time with 24 pips, and 24 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,828. So another great day of trading, great way to start off the week. Today I ended up with 112 pips, and 112 pips paid $9,230. So if your trading system is not producing great results like my Pro Scalper, I suggest you get your hands on it. Easy to do. All you have to do is look below this video and you'll get my contact information. It's a Pro Scalper system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will always struggle. My Pro Scalper system has 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. You must have a meter or else you will also continue to struggle. It points me in the direction of the trades that I should at least be looking at, like the pairs. Now it does come with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and guess what? That's exactly what you're going to need. A lot of education to succeed trading the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 training videos. I threw in 9 bonus videos. I'm only going to talk a little bit about the great way to trade. That's using the moving averages and the indicators down at the bottom. It lets me know right away whether it's in an uptrend or a downtrend. And then of course using the scalper, suggesting whether I should be buying and or selling. So you can put this on pause as we're running short of time. I teach a lot of different ways. If you have any questions at all on any of these, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. I actually do answer the phone. I'm usually talking anywhere from 2 to 4 traders or so a day, so it fills in the rest of the day. Usually my trading is done by 10 or around that time. And by the time I'm done with the video, as soon as I'm done this, 2 traders are waiting to talk to me. So that's how I fill in the rest of the day. Now, if you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. There's an underscore right here. Don't forget that. Now, if you click on this link right here, we will have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session and answer your questions and show you whichever trigger system you want to look at. Now, if you click on this link right here, you will see 32 screenshots of different trigger systems I've been building over many years. So I believe that just about wraps up this video, and I'll repeat it one more time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.